I get a feeling there's going to be a riot.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly prints.
Hey, what up guys, it's Fish here again. I'm going to bring you some Toast Cup action. This is from the quarterfinals, I believe. A little clan matchup we have here. And I just sound like Yoda there. But yeah, this is between AggonySwoosh and AggonySpoon. And this is one of the matches I really wanted to cover because both these players are really good players. And obviously they have to be to get to the quarterfinals. But these are two players I've been watching quite a while and really enjoyed their style of play. And I have covered some of So's battles before, but not so much Spoon. But I believe Spoon is in the English national team for Shogun, so very good luck to them, and may they do well in the national tournament or competition or whatever it is they are doing. And So is just an amazing player. She is really good, and I enjoy watching her gameplay. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and fast forward. I'll need to run through the army. Sorry I haven't done a video in a while as well. It's just been swamped with exams and stuff, but I have finished now for the summer. I've got so I have to go back for sixth form for a bit, but then I am all yours for the summer. So we'll quickly go ahead and run through So's army. It's pretty standard build, I believe, for her. It is 1-2 matchlock Ashigari. Behind that is 2 Naganatas. A bow warrior monk. Behind that is another Naganata. With another bow warrior monk actually. She normally just gets by Ashigari, but she has enjoyed the... Oh no, there you go. 2 bow warrior monk and a bow Ashigari. Behind that is some Naganata warrior monks. And then up here on the left flank there is a matchlock Ashigari with a Yara Ashigari. Cavalry wise, she's gone for a little bit more cavalry this time. Maybe because she knows how Spoon plays and she wants to beat that or something. I don't know, because they've probably played together before. But let's go ahead. Yeah, some Yari cavalry and 2 Great Guard, I am assuming. Spoon has gone ahead and got 1 bow Ashigari, 1 Yari, 2 bow warrior monk with their superior range on his front ranks. Behind that he has a Yara Ashigari, and then 2 matchlocks, and then some Naganata warrior monks and a Naganata samurai, and his avatar bodyguard. But I assume he does have something hidden, because that's not enough, I don't think, working out in my head how much everything costs. There's probably some hidden cavalry somewhere. There's also this unit of Yara Ashigari and another Naganata I missed. My apologies. But this is a cold cast, for those of you who don't know what that is. That just basically means I haven't seen the battles before, so this is me going in cold, if you will. And so I really am excited to see what happens, whether either of these can win this battle. So I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward it until we get to something good. Well, not something good, but after these 2 players have set up and are raring to fight. I can imagine though this is going to be a very skirmishing way of playing, because from watching, obviously from covering So's battles before, she likes to play at a distance and just rain fire upon her enemies. And I assume looking at Spoon's army, they will do exactly the same. So we're just going to we're just going to retreat to a woods, which is a good move by Spoon, just retreating to the woods using it as cover. And there you go, there's the cavalry. He retreated it away from this bit of woods because the cavalry was coming there. Didn't quite see what it is. I still can't see it. It's here somewhere. And the cavalry's just going to come up and take a volley there. You got a few dead, but nothing major. 4 dead. But that's only on the bow cavalry, because they get outranged by the superior bow warrior monks. But there we go, I can tell you now what they are. 2 Great Guard, I'm assuming. Yeah, 2 Great Guard there, and reasonably high level 8. But we'll go ahead and fast forward again. There's something Spoon doesn't want to do, which So does in most of her matches, which is awesome. She goes in circles and does the trapezium of death. I think I've named her encirclement now. She just gets 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and then it's pretty hard to face all directions and hold your ground, because the matchlocks just start ripping you to shreds from the flanks, and it's just deadly. But hopefully Spoon, because they are both amazing players, hopefully Spoon can just get some damage on and get them matchlocks out early. And it does look like that Spoon is going to get some Bow Warrior Monk fire down on these matchlocks and maybe cause a few casualties, none yet. And so he's just going to see this and retreat out. But yeah, Spoon is just going to pull back to the woods because you just want to get too far away from the infantry line because these cavalry will just clean them up. So we'll go ahead and fast forward it again till some more action happens. Yeah, so at the moment both players are just using the woods as cover, none of them wanting to really come out because none of them wanting to take extra damage from arrows. And I assume So is just trying to entice Spoon out the woods. He's like, I'm not moving, I don't want to be shot to death, I'm going to stay here. And it just looks like So is going to bring up her matchlocks and maybe get some nice fire and bring the cavalry around the side, or maybe just to try and out macro Spoon. And it does look like she is coming all horses forward, everything forward, and this Bow Warrior Monk is going to run from the added fire and charge in the Yari cavalry. It's something I've seen done many a time by many a good player, is just throw the cavalry into the fray and just to slow up the matchlocks and the Bow Warrior Monks from shooting, while so this person's archers or the opponent's archers can get the edge because your archers aren't shooting, they're having to deal with cavalry, so your opponent's archers can just pound away at you. It's something you need to stop from happening. And now the matchlocks are going to get in range and just start doing deadly amounts of damage. And the Naganatas is just going to go up just in case anything charges at them and just to warn off every Great Guard. And so he's going to do it again with Great Guard and just smash into the Bow Warrior Monks whilst they're taking fire. And maybe just leave them in there or get them out and just run them straight through. But it's very hard to tell who's who when you look up like here because the colour schemes are so inconsiderate. But it does look like Spoon is just going to retreat a little bit, maybe giving away the woods a little bit on the left flank and didn't hold down, but I'm sure he had a very good reason for doing it, maybe just pulling out, trying to stop the cavalry from getting them, and then use the more efficient bows just to start smashing away at these bows and these matchlocks. So it does look like it is a very even battle so far, nothing much has happened. As I did say, it would be a missile battle and it looks like it has been. And you've got some cavalry action along here, some bow cavalry versus the Great Guard. Obviously the Great Guard is gonna win. There you go, it's routing almost instantly. The grey bows did not hold their own. It does look like that the woods are still there on the right flank. But it does look like these Bow Warrior Monks are just going to slam right into these Bow Warrior Monks and deal with them. Maybe these Naganatas need to be moved up quickly before the bows start to get shot. And it does look like that So is just going to run away. Maybe to prevent the Great Guard from hitting into the missiles and just using these Naganatas to smash in. That's a good move by Spoon, just running around trying to cause some damage, and it does still look very even. The matchlocks are firing away, and the Bow Warrior Monks are firing away. It's doing a lot of damage, and just causing a lot of pain. I'm not sure if it is targeted at the Naganatas behind, or it's just a collateral damage, if you will, on the matchlocks, but I definitely would not be targeting the Naganatas. I assume it is just collateral damage. And because nice little cavalry engagement here between both Avatar Bodyguard, So's Avatar Bodyguard and the Great Guard. I'm not sure who is actually going to win this engagement, because when you do stick your melee general on Inspire and Banzai, it is very hard to take it down. But there you go, Spoon's Avatar Bodyguard's in here and it will finish up the rest of So's Avatar Bodyguard. But that doesn't really mean much at this high scale battle, because I've seen So win a lot of battles without her general, so we'll see if she can pull it off this time. But it does look like a lot of Spoon's units are starting to rout under the pressure of all this matchlock fire, but hopefully he can stand firm I'm not quite sure what this unit's doing for So. I'm not sure what they're shooting, they're just sort of standing there. So yeah, I'm not sure, because, sorry, I got a bit confused there with all the unit colours. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, they're getting a bit closer, aren't they? I don't even care. They're badass. Yeah, so it's pretty much, I'm just going to fast forward it, try not to make the video that long whilst the missile engagement goes. And it does it like with Naginators, no, the Warrior Monks, sorry, are just going to come along here and sweep round and just hit into the matchlocks and stop them from firing and clean them up whilst the missiles do their damage. But it doesn't look like anyone really has that much infantry left, and it does look like Spoon, sorry, he's just going to try and harass the lines of So with his cavalry, but the Naginators, yeah, all the Naginators and the Yarashigari are just going to warm that off, maybe try catch a few and just stop that from happening. So this is the crucial moment in the battle. If Spoon can use his cavalry right and maybe out macro So, he might be able to win, but at the moment it does look like So does have the missile advantage, and seeing that, it looks like Spoon is just going to pull back into these woods and use the cover, the wood cover, as he is losing many a casualty in this river. But I assume So is just going to go up here and take these woods up here and just camp here. Well, not camp, but stay here and just use the woods as cover and just pound away. But we're going to go ahead and fast forward it again, just whilst everyone gets in position, and just start fighting and missiling away. But I think Spoon left a bit of a rear guard here just to hold their own on the river, which is going to run because it can't stand up to the matchlocks, I assume. I don't think anything's even shooting it. I think these matchlocks are going to run without doing anything. And it does look like that Spoon's general did just die. I kind of missed that engagement, my bad. I was too busy looking at them Ashigari. I apologise for that, but that's pretty much what you missed. And it just does look like Spoon is just, So is just going to rush the matchlocks with infantry and archers. And, oh, didn't mean to go over here. And it does look at this point, if you look at the odds, it does look like So does have the advantage at the moment. And it's just the missiles pounding away at this infantry. So this is really confusing me because the colours, look, them Warrior Monks are shooting that unit, but right behind this infantry line. Sorry, that's really confusing about what's what. But there you go. It looks like Spoon won that. Good game to him and both the players. So sorry, my cough is really bad. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.